This is our proposal for the acquisition of Clearway Energy for Cortera Energy. Although climate change was discovered over 100 years ago, it's still relevant for investors today. A recent release by the White House affirmed their commitment to the Paris Agreement, aiming to reach net zero emissions by 2050. With this in mind, we understand that Cortera is an energy company that mainly uses hydrocarbons to produce energy. However, they want to expand their ESG practice and diversify. Therefore, our chosen target company, Clearway, a relatively new company that specializes in wind, solar, and energy storage, being one of the largest sustainable energy companies in the US and operating across 26 states, many of which Cortera also operates in, is our chosen target. Here we have highlighted some key points as to why this is a strategic merger. Cortera can take advantage of Clearway's renewable energy sources, and Clearway can take advantage of Cortera's stable revenues.
We employed data from sources such as PwC and TD Economics to obtain expected inflation GDP growth rates of the United States and computed growth rates for total revenue and COGS. In estimating the revenue for 2024, we adopted a methodological framework wherein the average revenue from preceding years was multiplied by the average estimated inflation and GDP growth rate for 2024. When computing the discounted rate used in discounted cash flow, we employed the average beta of target company's sector and the 10-year USD government bond yield as the risk-free rate. As a result, we arrived at a weighted average cost of capital rate of 5%.
So Cortera Energy proposed to structure the deal as a 90% share transaction with 10% cash consideration. This approach allows Cortera Energy to conserve cash and maintain financial flexibility for the future investment and capital expenditure. This also entices Clearway shareholders to accept the acquisition as they can benefit from cost saving due to the reduced cost in management and logistics. Also, Cortera Energy proposed to offer a modest premium of 2% above Clearway Energy's current share price. This premium reflects the strategic value and synergy that Cortera believe can be realized through the acquisition while also being conservative in terms of shareholder dilution. By offering a slight premium to Clearway Energy shareholder, Cortera Energy aim to create value for both sets of shareholder and through the realization of the synergy and the expansion of the combined company markets present. Also, Cortera also it give the chance to this acquisition offer the chance to achieve cost synergy by improving operational effectivity on utilizing shareholder resources and exploring the cost selling possibility. Also, Cortera Energy have the potential to cut down on its cost of goods sold, selling, general, administrative expenses by approximate half of what Clearway Energy currently incur. It also offer the diversification as Clearway Energy is known for its renewable energy assets, especially in wind and solar projects. Its focus on clean energy and potential growth of the renewable energy sector would help Cortera diversify its profile.
So there are several potential advantages for this acquisition. This includes potential tax benefits. For example, the Inflation Reduction Act of 2022 introduced climate-focused tax credits to businesses. Moreover, the renewable energy market was valued at $770 billion in 2021, and it's only projected to grow. Moreover, countries such as the United Kingdom and the United States, as well as 106 other nations, have a target of net zero emissions by 2050. Moreover, the government investing into clean energy includes over $1.34 trillion in 2020, and that is also set to only grow. Moreover, trends in renewable energy is both solar power and storage, both of which are Clearway's strongest assets. However, there are also potential disadvantages for this merger. Go to the next slide. This is inclusive of the fact that Clearway has a huge amount of debt. Although it's normal for companies to have a high amount of debt, Coterra's #1 strategic advantage in this is the sustainable returns it has and its investment theory and heavy focus in disciplined capital investing. And with such high amount of debt, it is not advisable for a company to invest in another company that is also at the risk of potential default. Although there are also tax benefits, there is also no systematic advantage. Currently, there are no legal or financial penalty in not being ESG friendly. The renewable portfolio standards, which would have otherwise required that energy companies produce their energy from a certain quota of renewable energy, it is not enforced in Texas, where Coterra primarily operates, as well as a few other states in which it has its operations. Therefore, we feel that legislatively and financially, it is too premature to invest into anything renewable at the moment.
To determine whether the proposed acquisition is accurate, we compare the earnings per share of combined entity with the standalone EPS of Coterra Energy prior to the acquisition. For the pre-acquisition, EPS is 2.9. For the post-acquisition without synergy, the EPS is 2.61. It is essential to highlight that Coterra should not utilize its cash reserves for its transaction, as maintaining financial flexibility is important for future endeavors and operational stability. Projection of cash EPS for 2025 with synergy being only $2.86, Coterra Energy may need to recall accepting this acquisition offer. Despite potential cost synergy, it seems that the anticipated financial benefit might not sustain enough to justify proceeding with the acquisition. Therefore, our advice is that too soon to invest in a company that also has high level of debt. 90% of share consideration mitigate immediate cash outflow. Coterra Energy must consider the potential dilution of its existing shareholder ownership stake. Therefore, Clearway is not an ideal candidate.